Kansas City Royals. They're a baseball team.
Love baseball. 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out.
I do like the Yankees, but that's because I'm from New York.
What are you, a Yankee?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I am. Okay. Anyway, so apparently someone was using their scoreboard for something. Bit, not expected, but at the same time, as a gamer, I'm like, why doesn't this happen more often? Apparently someone was caught by some kind of chopper. I don't know if this was like a news chopper or something that was flying by, but someone in a helicopter, maybe it was even a drone, who knows? Nope, KCTV5 was the place that broke the story. In a tweet, we sent our helicopter out to get aerials of Arrowhead Stadium, and on its way there, it noticed a game of Mario Kart had broken out on the Crown Vision board at Kauffman Stadium. That's not actually a question.
Did this story come out today or yesterday?
Today. It was not today.
Oh, okay.
It definitely was
because
not.
the game at
January 9th.
Okay.
So
there was a game at Arrowhead Stadium today. It's a football game that
Gotcha.
I watched. It was great. Anyways, I want to play Mario Kart on a screen that big.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's 105 feet tall, 85 feet wide, scoreboard. And at first, by looking at it, you wouldn't think that it's a scoreboard because it's like apparently it's a full screen on there.
It sounds like a Jumbotron,
yeah. Yeah, but scoreboards, I just kind of imagine, you just have like set lights and stuff, and
yeah. Well, like at the Titan Stadium, it's like big Jumbotron, and then the scoreboard is like on this like little thing that runs around.
Yeah. So this was apparently actually part of something called the Royals Charities, and it's an officially sanctioned part of the Royals organization, nonprofit that supports children, education, youth baseball, and softball field renovations, and military families in and around the Kansas City area. So they tweeted out, "This is part of a Royals Associates fundraiser with us to kick off the year. You may even see a video game party on Crown Vision as an auction item in 2019. So, yeah, it was completely normal. Like, people thought, oh, is someone going to get fired because, like, some employees are, like, decided to turn on the Jumbotron.
Dude, when I first heard this story, I thought, and I hoped that someone hacked it just to play Mario Kart. I was like, that's awesome.
And I guess the only worry that I had was Nintendo's a bit litigious sometimes. Like sometimes they like to get their lawyers involved in things maybe they shouldn't be involved in. I thought, like, okay, like, they're not going to, please tell me they're not going to go after them and be like, well, this was displayed publicly and you're not allowed to display our characters publicly, blah, 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 blah. But I didn't hear anything like that. Good. So hopefully that doesn't turn into something later. And if it does, we'll be sure to let you know. But I like this story. I wish something like this would happen more often. I mean, we have these giant screens all over the place. And what do they get used for? Advertisements.
Bro, you got me thinking of the possibilities. Now I want to go to the Titan Stadium and play Minecraft on that like huge Jumbotron. Dude, I could see, like, well, I play on, like, this tiny little TV, and I gotta, like, sit up and, like, squint sometimes to read, like, what certain items are. Dude, that would be so awesome. I don't know if you've seen Nissan Stadium, but, like, the screens, at one point in time, they were the largest outdoor, like, stadium Jumbotron, like, screens in, like, the United States. Huh. They're huge. Dude, that would be so awesome. The only
thing I'd be worried about, like, just on a practical level, would there be a whole lot of lag?
Yeah.
Like, what would the response time be of the screen?
That's true. And how clear would it be? Because it's so big and so many, like,
and far away, and
it would be so.
I mean, the image does look a little bit stretched because it's just the only footage I've ever seen is just like the results screen of Mario winning, and he's just like fist pumping and.
The story kind of reminds me of, I don't know why. It kind of reminds me of the one we covered about the cops showing up at that place.
Oh yeah, playing.
I don't know,
Smash
just
Brothers.
kind of the way it's video games are kind of used just to kind of bring people together in kind of a weird way that you wouldn't expect.
Yeah.
Like on a scoreboard at a stadium, or cops wanting to play Smash Brothers.
Right. No, it totally
yeah.
fits in with that, especially since like people didn't know what was going on initially.
Yeah,
with
that's awesome.
seeing a giant image of Mario Kart.
Well, I wonder if, I'm not sure how the stadium works, but like if you could see in there if you're just walking by. Like, you know, some stadiums you can kind of see inside. I wonder, like, if you can, and if someone was just like walking by the stadium, they're just like see like Mario Kart.
I don't think so. I think it took this helicopter
flying
by to do it. So, yeah, cool story.